prophet after whose time the Jews faced their greatest punishment. A prophet whom Allah called His Spirit in the Quran, and whose very name sparked the world's largest religion. A prophet given miracles no other prophet received. A prophet raised alive to the heavens, destined to return before the end of time. This prophet was Isa A.S. But how did the man who came to teach Tawhid, oneness of God, get turned into God himself? How did the Injil become changed, reshaped by power and politics? Today, we uncover the true story. From cradle to clouds, from miracles to betrayal, from Rome to the end of time. On the Day of Judgment, Allah will ask, "O Isa, son of Maryam, did you tell the people to take you and your mother as gods besides Allah?" This single question destroys centuries of myths. Who was Jesus really? A god? A prophet? A legend? Today we uncover the story the Quran preserved, history witnessed, and churches rewrote. Stay till the end, because his story doesn't end 2,000 years ago. It ends with your future. 2,000 years ago, Palestine was broken. Jewish priests had become corrupt, selling religion for gold. Roman Empire crushed them with taxes and humiliation. In their scriptures, a Messiah was promised. They imagined a warrior king who would free them. But Allah's mercy doesn't come with crowns and armies. It comes quietly, through a young woman in prayer. Maryam, pure and devoted, worshipped alone in her mihrab. One day a man appeared. Trembling, she cried, "I seek refuge in Allah from you, if you fear him." It was Jibreel. He said, "I am only a messenger of your Lord, to announce the gift of a pure son." Maryam conceived without a man. Alone in pain under a palm tree, she cried, "If only I had died before this." A voice called, "Do not grieve. A stream flows beneath you. Shake the palm. Fresh dates will fall." She returned with the baby. People accused her. She stayed silent as commanded and pointed to the cradle, and the infant spoke. "I am the servant of Allah. He has given me the book and made me a prophet. Peace is on me the day I was born, the day I die, and the day I am raised again." The crowd froze. Accusations died. Maryam was vindicated. Isa A.S. grew in simplicity. Little food, plain clothes, nights in worship. At 12, he debated scholars with wisdom far beyond his age. By Allah's permission, he shaped clay birds, and they flew. His home had little wealth, but endless blessing. Maryam's tears in sujood taught him, real strength is surrender to Allah. At 30, Isa A.S. received prophethood. He settled in Nazareth, his followers called Nasrani. His call, return to Tawhid, restore the law of Musa a.s., break the corruption of scholars. He healed the blind and lepers, raised the dead, told people what they ate and stored. By Allah's permission, miracle after miracle. Yet the priests grew restless. Every sign weakened their authority. When disciples asked for proof, Isa a.s. prayed, "O Allah, send us a table spread from heaven, a festival for the first and the last of us." The table descended. Fish, bread, olives, honey. The poor ate, were cured, but the arrogant mocked and were transformed into pigs. A terrifying warning, blessings demand gratitude. Isa A.S, exposed the priests' greed and hypocrisy. The Romans saw him influence crowds. Together, they plotted. He claims kingship. He is a threat. One disciple betrayed him for silver. Soldiers stormed the garden. The Quran is clear. They killed him not, nor crucified him, but it was made to appear to them. Allah raised Isa to the heavens. In his place, a man was taken. Some say the betrayer punished. Others say a devoted companion who volunteered and was granted paradise. He was tortured, mocked, and nailed to a cross. Darkness covered the sky. The earth shook. But Isa a.s. was gone, alive, lifted to Allah. Confusion spread. Some said he died. Some said he would return. Others, influenced by Rome, called him Son of God. His true followers remembered him as a prophet, but they were few, persecuted, scattered. Enter Saul of Tarsus, later Paul. Once he jailed and tortured believers. Then he claimed a vision of Jesus, a man he never met alive. He declared Isa wasn't just prophet, but divine son, whose death forgave sins. This idea echoed Roman pagan myths of gods with sons. It spread fast. Paul's letters became foundation of the New Testament. Meanwhile, Jerusalem's believers, including Isa's own brother, rejected him. But Rome backed Paul's version. By the 4th century, Rome was divided. Constantine legalized Christianity to unite empire. Debate raged, prophet or divine. Arius argued Tawhid, others claimed divinity. At Nicaea, over 300 bishops gathered. Arius was crushed. Creed declared Jesus Son of God. Other Gospels, like Barnabas and Thomas, calling him prophet, were banned, burned, or buried. 27 books chosen. The Latin Bible spread as Rome's official faith. From then, rejecting divinity meant persecution or death. Centuries later, Christians debated Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam in Najran. He presented Quranic verses. Isa is Allah's servant and messenger. They refused. Allah revealed the command of Mubahala, call families, pray against the liar. When priests saw the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam with Ali, Fatima, Hassan, Hussein, they trembled. These faces, if they pray, mountains will move. They backed down, signed a treaty. Plotting to kill Isa was their last chance. They rejected miracles no prophet had before. Soon after, they rebelled against Rome. Titus crushed Jerusalem in 70 CE. The temple burned, leaving only the western wall. Over 1 million Jews killed, thousands enslaved, the rest exiled across the world. Exactly as Isa had foretold. For centuries, Jews wandered, often persecuted by Christians who saw them as killers of Christ. Expelled from Spain, France, England, Germany, forced conversions, massacres, until World War II, when Nazis killed millions. After Christian sympathies shifted, evangelicals preached, for Jesus to return, Jews must rebuild the Third Temple in Jerusalem. Thus Christians began supporting a Jewish homeland, leading to modern Israel. Strange allies, the same who once hated each other. But the Quran and Hadith are clear. Isa never died. He will return. The Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, "He will descend as a just judge, break the cross, kill the swine, abolish jizya, defeat the Dajjal. Wealth will overflow, peace will fill the earth. Children will play with snakes unharmed. Wolves will graze with sheep. Isa will rule for 40 years, then pass away. Muslims will pray his janazah. On that day, Allah will ask Isa, "Did you tell people to worship you and your mother?" He will say, "Glory be to you. I never said what I had no right to say. I was a witness over them while among them. But when you took me up, you were the witness over all." Truth will speak. Legends will collapse. Isa A.S. was not God's son. He was his servant, prophet, miracle, and sign. His story is not finished. It continues with us. The question remains, will we follow what people invented or what Allah revealed?